Today, we will talk about how to live peacefully in a busy world. Many people feel stressed, worried, angry, or tired every day. Life moves very fast, and the mind often feels heavy. Even when we have food, a job, and a place to live, inner peace is often missing. The Buddha taught that peace does not come from the outside world. It comes from understanding the mind. When we understand how the mind works, we begin to suffer less, even while living in a busy world. The Buddha said that the world is burning with desire, hatred, and ignorance, and this is still true today. We feel busy and restless because we always want more, we fear losing what we have, we compare ourselves with others, and we hold anger and resentment in our hearts. Phones, news, social media, and work pressure keep the body busy and the mind unsettled. But the Buddha did not ask us to escape from life. He taught us how to live in the world without being overwhelmed by suffering. The Buddha explained suffering through the Four Noble Truths. First, there is suffering, stress, worry, sadness, anger, and disappointment are part of life. Second, suffering has a cause, and that cause is craving and attachment. Third, suffering can end, which means peace is possible for everyone. Fourth, there is a path that leads to the end of suffering. This path is not only theory, it is meant to be practiced in daily life. One important practice is living with right understanding. The Buddha taught that everything is impermanent. Everything changes, and nothing lasts forever. When we forget this truth, we suffer. We expect people to always be kind, work to be stable, and life to be fair. When things change, we become stressed and disappointed. When something goes wrong, gently reminding ourselves that this situation is impermanent and will pass can immediately soften the mind and reduce stress. Another practice is reducing desire instead of increasing it. The Buddha said that contentment is the greatest wealth. Modern life trains us to want more money, more success, more praise, and more attention. But the more we want, the more we worry. Peace does not come from getting everything we desire. It comes from learning to want less. Asking ourselves whether a desire is truly necessary and whether we can be content with what we have today brings a deep sense of mental freedom. The Buddha also taught the importance of guarding the mind through sense restraint. Our eyes, ears, and mind constantly receive information. When we repeatedly consume bad news, negative conversations, angry videos, and toxic content, the mind becomes polluted and restless. Limiting negative media, avoiding unnecessary arguments, choosing silence at times, and protecting our mental energy helps create inner peace. What we allow into our mind shapes how we feel. Right speech is another essential practice. The Buddha encouraged speaking truthfully, kindly, gently, and at the right time. Many conflicts begin with careless speech. Before speaking, it is helpful to ask whether the words are true, kind, and necessary. If they are not, silence is often the wiser choice. Silence is not weakness, it is a form of wisdom and self-control. Mindfulness is one of the simplest yet most powerful teachings of the Buddha. Mindfulness means being fully aware of the present moment. It does not require a special place or long meditation sessions. We can practice mindfulness while walking, eating, washing dishes, driving, or breathing. Simply knowing what we are doing in each moment naturally calms the mind and brings clarity. Letting go of anger is also essential for a peaceful life. The Buddha said that holding anger is like holding a hot coal, hoping to throw it at someone else. It burns us first. When anger arises, pausing, taking a few deep breaths, and observing the anger without acting on it allows it to fade. Anger is impermanent, and if we do not feed it, it naturally dissolves. The Buddha also taught right effort, which means balance. We should not push ourselves too hard or become careless. We do our best without torturing the mind. Perfection is not required. Awareness, patience, and kindness toward ourselves are enough. Before sleeping, reflecting on the day can bring peace. We can gently look back and ask what we did well, where we reacted with anger or attachment, and whether we can forgive ourselves and others. Ending the day with the wish, may I be peaceful. May all beings be peaceful, helps cleanse the mind before rest. Living peacefully does not mean having no problems, no work, or no responsibilities. It means maintaining a calm mind in the middle of life, responding with wisdom instead of reacting with emotion, and accepting reality rather than resisting it. The Buddha's path is simple but deep. When practiced little by little, peace grows naturally within us.